Florida's housing market had more new listings, more inventory, and higher median prices in February compared to a year ago. On this video, we're bringing you the latest real estate market report for Naples and Florida. The headline right now is rising inventory and competitive pricing are favorable for home sales right here in Southwest Florida. Stay tuned. I'm Rob Wozener, a local realtor right here in Southwest Florida. If it's your first time on my channel and you want to know everything about eating, sleeping, working, playing, and the real estate market, this is the channel you need to subscribe to. So hit the subscribe button and tap the bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. The overall median close price in Naples increased 5% to $625,000 in February, and that's up from $595,188 back in February of 2023. But there were also 2,264 price decreases reported in the month. I believe that price decreases may be one indication that sellers are shifting from aspirational pricing to realistic market pricing. In February, the statewide median sales price for single-family existing homes was $415,000, and that's up 5.1% from the previous year. In the condo townhouse market, it was $325,000, and that's up 3.2% over February of 23. Florida's home prices and number of closed home sales for the first 2 months of 2024 look a lot like they did at this point a year ago in 2023. Back here in Naples, Florida, closed sales decreased 9.3% in February, despite a 66.6% increase in inventory, bringing us to 5,139 properties, and that's up from 3,085 properties back in February of 23. Rising inventory brings patience. February's price decreases demonstrate that realtors are counseling sellers about realistic market pricing. Although some sellers are still struggling to accept the fact that the pandemic buying frenzy years ago and the climbing prices are finally coming to an end. Throughout the state of Florida, closed sales of single-family homes statewide last month totaled 19,040, and that's up 2.2% from February of 23, while existing condo townhouse sales totaled 7,471, and that's down 2.5% year over year, according to Florida Department of Research. As more new sellers enter the Naples, Florida market, it's now up 24.6% to 1,668 new listings from 1,336 new listings back in February of 23. Those sellers with overpriced properties risk missing an opportunity to attract and sell eager buyers. However, while the demand side of the equation is a little changed from last year on the supply side, we are seeing significantly more new listings than we did a year ago. So far this year, you could still characterize new listings of single-family homes as being in their normal pre-pandemic range. They were at the high end of that range in February. In fact, there were more single-family homes listed for sale in Florida this February, a total of 32,557, and that's up 28.3% year over year, than in any February dating back to 2008, when we started tracking new listings. Now, while there were nearly this many new listings in both February of 2016 and 2018, this has been a remarkable turnaround compared to where we were last year at this time, when we had the lowest number of February new listings of single-family homes since 2012. Looking at the condo townhouse properties, new listings so far in 2024 are up a total of 16,906, or 30.3% year over year, and higher than previous normal range. I think the recent increases in insurance rates and condo fees as a probable factor, along with local market dynamics. Despite the rapid rise of inventory levels or active listings that has resulted from the recent resurgence of new listings, inventory levels at the end of February in both property type categories were still well within the ballpark of pre-pandemic norm that was established roughly from 2013 onward. Statewide inventory or active listings in February was higher than a year ago for both existing single-family homes, and that increased 36.5%, and for the condo townhouse units, it was up 73.3%. The supply of single-family existing homes was at 3.9 months supply, while existing condo townhouse properties are now at 6.3 months supply. In the face of far more inventory and opportunity, home values are holding steady right here in Naples, Florida. People are being highly selective and will wait until they find the right property. There are currently two types of sellers: those who need to sell and those that are aspirational. If sellers were to get aggressive, that we might begin to see some price compression. Listing agreements that limit terms to 3 or even 6 months and reflect aspirational home prices are impeding sales. When you really pull back the report and do a deep dive into the market stats, it shows us that these properties remain unsold longer, and in some cases, they go through 2 or 3 agents, they cycle through different people to finally convince the seller that the home is overpriced for today's market. This factor is also causing our days on market to continue to increase. Something that I found interesting in the February report is that it showed a 103.4% increase in inventory for properties under $300,000. Now, this might be because investors are offloading rental property units to capitalize on the winter selling season. Also, the carrying cost on some of these properties has climbed in recent years. This increase in inventory for buyers looking in this price range is encouraging, as their selection was quite limited a year ago. I believe property insurance rates are influencing home buying decisions as much as interest rates. As many Naples residents are discovering, when home values increase, the replacement cost to insure them also increases. Insurance rates, association fees could increase for condominium owners also by the end of 2024, as a mandatory milestone inspections must be completed by end of year. Let's really dig into these condominium numbers for February, and it shows that the median close price decrease for condominiums located in Naples Beach, which is 34102, 34103, 34108, Central Naples, which is 34104, 34105, 34116, and the Immokalee Ave Maria areas. Now, the area with the most closed sales of single-family homes in February was actually East Naples, which is 34114, 34117, 34120, and 34137, which also reported the highest inventory of available properties, standing at 1,125 properties. While February's report showed an average of 69 days on market, it's nowhere near the 101 days on market reported back in February of 19. Interestingly, average days on market during February was highest in the 5 million and over condominium market, which averaged 99 days on market. I'd like to point out that months of inventory for neighborhoods west of 41 tend to be a little higher than those communities that are east of 71 because they're kind of oversaturated with spec homes. In Naples, the most prestigious neighborhoods, for example, like Aqualine Shores, has 3.5 years of inventory, and Port Royal is at 2.9 years of inventory or days on market. Thank you so much for watching my real estate market update video. If you've been thinking about making a move here to Southwest Florida, you need to take the first step. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, however you want to get in touch with me. I have the systems and processes dialed down to make this transaction as smooth and easy as possible. I have your back when buying or selling property right here, Southwest Florida. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video.